So the San Antonio Four is a moniker that was given to 4 Latina lesbians in the state of Texas who were wrongfully convicted of a really heinous crime.
Accused and convicted of rape in 1997 and 1998, the San Antonio Four still can't quite comprehend what happened. Their case began in the summer of '94 when Elizabeth Ramirez's nieces, ages 7 and 9, came to stay with Liz and her friends at Ramirez's home in San Antonio. In this court document obtained by CNN, the little girls claimed they were raped during a drug-fueled satanical rage with a gun pointed at their heads. They said the 4 women held them down, inserting objects, sexually assaulting them.
Were there fun and games happening and they took those innocent fun and games and made them into something else?
Absolutely not.
You sat there as your nieces testified against you?
Mm-hmm.
What was that like?
And I was like, where did they get that from?
At trial, pediatrician Dr. Nancy Kellogg testified that internal scars were caused by physical trauma. It was critical testimony. Former Bexar County District Attorney Susan Reed later admitted the medical science presented at trial was wrong.
It was believed at that time that that was evidence of scarring from a tear and that it would have been indicative of a sexual assault. There has been further studying of those kind of photographs, which has led to information that it can occur naturally.
Got off the phone from Stephanie. Jeff and I are talking about driving out to Houston tomorrow to talk to her. She's ready to make this right, get her aunt out of prison. It's all pretty exciting. Give me a call.
No, as a matter of fact, my dad's the one that's threatening me that he will get my children taken away if I open my mouth.
Why don't you start at the beginning? Or wherever you think is a reasonable place to start.
Okay, so me and my sister had dolls, Barbie dolls. We're young, we're stupid, we're going to experiment, we're going to see what you show us, and my grandma caught us. And they locked us in a room. They sat there for, I don't know, what seemed like forever, like, what happened there, something happened there, yes, something happened there, which nothing happened. And we told them nothing happened. They didn't buy it. And she goes, who touched you there? Who touched? And my grandma Fina was putting stuff in our head, somebody touched you down there.
I think this all started because of the Barbie doll thing?
I think, yes, honestly, I think that it all started because of the Barbie doll thing.
Okay.
Their attorney, Mike Ware, says this was a classic miscarriage of justice brought about by a panic over the women's lifestyle and a rush to judgment.
All 4 women were identified as gay. They were young, they were out in a conservative city, in a primarily Catholic city, and so much of the cultural hysteria about their case was really because they were gay, and so it sort of railroaded into this idea, well, because they're gay, because they're 4 women, this must be true, it must be this thing, and it must be a cult ritual. And the opening arguments of the prosecutor begins with, this was a cult-type activity.
Now with the trial court recommending the verdicts be overturned and with prosecutors reportedly saying they don't foresee retrying the cases, the women are asking a Texas court for one last thing.
I believe that we deserve to be known as innocent.
You know, it was a terrible injustice. And we're not going to give up until we are found innocent. We're going to keep fighting.
I was in complete shock. I could not believe that they convicted us. I still can't, you know, talking about this, it's bringing everything back. And it's still difficult to accept that we lost, you know, nearly 20 years of our lives for a crime that was never committed.